Someday, in the not-so-distant future, it happens. The moment you realize you're ready for anything. Get a degree in emergency management from Jacksonville State University and be ready for where you're going.
This is the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition for Thursday, the 12th of December. I'm James Spann. Colder today. Some rain about the time the weekend begins. And what about that potential of Arctic cold around Christmas time? Let's go in there and take a look. We'll start with the big picture. Water vapor satellite view across the nation this morning. Familiar pattern. We have a cold trough in the east, a warm ridge in the west. And of course, that trough serves as a delivery mechanism for very cold air. Starting off the day below freezing again. As cold as 23 at daybreak up at Haleyville, Birmingham at 29, Cullman 26. Highs today only in the 40s, so almost 10 degrees colder than yesterday. You can clearly see that new tongue of colder air coming down through the Midwest and the Great Lakes, kind of nosing in here. And again, thank goodness we're just catching the edge of these really cold air masses. Around the nation, pretty quiet. Wind chill advisories continue in effect around the Great Lakes, but no major storminess. Rain for the next 5 days carries us through Tuesday morning of next week, suggesting rain amounts of about 1 inch here, and that will come late tomorrow night into at least part of the day Saturday. All right, let's get very specific about things. Take a look at computer modeling. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, valid at noon today. This is at 500 millibars. Troughing moving through the northeast United States, and down below that, in the wake of that, we have a new cold high developing down in through here. High will be only in the middle 40s. The NAM is at 44, the GFS at 45 today with a pretty good little north breeze. Tomorrow, we start the day in the 20s, but we warm into the low to mid 50s. The sky partly sunny, but clouds will increase late in the day as that rain gets closer, and this is Saturday, and things still look wet. Of course, everybody wants to know about timing, so let's get very specific with that and take a look at the high-res NAM, the North American Mesoscale model. This is valid at 3 a.m. Saturday, and the rain is just moving into Birmingham. We think the core of the rain will probably enter the west and northwest counties of the state about midnight tomorrow night. And again, if this is right, it would start raining in Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Gadsden, just in the middle of the night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Of course, the next question is, when will it end? No doubt it's going to rain on a Saturday morning. This is 12 noon Saturday. And if the NAM happens to be correct, and it's pretty good, it's a good mesoscale model, it's got the rain ending at Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, and Gadsden at noon Saturday. The rain is over northwest Alabama, so you've got something planned outdoors Saturday afternoon, and if you are in places like Haleyville and Hamilton and Fayette, the rain should be over by Saturday afternoon, but for areas south and east of Birmingham, the rain probably lingers at least through mid-afternoon. And this is the European, same hours, Saturday at noon, very similar, maybe a touch slower. It's got the back edge of the rain around Tuscaloosa, Cullman, and Huntsville. So a good rain for late tomorrow night into Saturday morning, the rain ending around midday Saturday, maybe early Saturday afternoon. And that's the timing on that. Rain amounts of about 1/2 to 1 inch are likely, and this is Sunday. The rain is long gone. Sunday will be a breezy and colder day. Highs go back in the 40s, mid-40s. Be kind of raw and blustery. We think the sky becomes mostly sunny during the day. We'll probably say clearing. Sometimes forecasting clearing in the wake of a system like that can be slower than you might think, but we'll be optimistic for now. And again, our friends up in the northeast will have to watch that surface low, but again, it looks like it will be a little east of Cape Cod and maybe not affecting them too much. Monday, going to be a cold morning. We start the day in the 20s. The high should be around 50 with a sunny sky. And things look pretty quiet next week. This is Tuesday. We're dry, highs in the 50s. Same thing on Wednesday. And looks like Thursday, a new surge of colder air tries to creep in here with highs maybe dropping back in the 40s. But at this moment, a pretty good chunk of next week looks calm and dry around here. But the big question involves Christmas week, that following week. And there's not much skill at all in any specific forecast beyond 7 days, but clearly the trends have been there. This is the GFS on Sunday evening, December 22nd, and shows a batch of rain and storms probably during the day, maybe ending that Sunday night, and you can see a new surge of cold air coming down the pike. This is Christmas Day, but it really keeps the core of the colder air north and west of here. If this is right, Christmas Day would be cool and dry. The high maybe around 50, and the low maybe around 30. That's a little below average, but we have seen other runs that really blast a cold shot in here. This is going to change. And then we'll go to December 27th, the end of the forecast, and we've still got a cold look for the eastern U.S. with troughing, and down below that, the 540 line is down into the Tennessee Valley, and the anomalies are suggesting really, really cold air, especially up north. But don't let those green shades fool you. That's still temperatures here of 10 to 16 degrees below average around December 27th. That would be very cold. And how cold, we just don't know yet. But again, this is the Arctic oscillation, and you can see how it wants to spike up here later this week or early next week. But then it starts to come back down, and as the AO, the Arctic oscillation, goes toward that neutral or negative line, that tends to allow the flow of air from the Yukon, the Arctic region, down in here. And of course, how it affects North America depends on the configuration down here. But again, things are just looking kind of cold at Christmas. How cold, we don't know yet, but we'll be watching. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock or so this afternoon. If you can, catch us on ABC 3340 News this evening, on the live stream of the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.